Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Life Science Grade 12 Exam Preparation Revision 1. The diagram below represents a part of the male reproductive system. Question. Give the letter and the name of the part that is used in copulation. The correct letter is A, and this part is called the penis. The penis is the male reproductive organ responsible for copulation. It delivers sperm into the female reproductive tract during sexual intercourse. The structure contains erectile tissue that allows it to become firm during arousal, facilitating the transfer of sperm. Question. Give the letter and the name of the part that produces testosterone. The correct letter is E, and the name of the part is testes. The testes are responsible for producing the male sex hormone, testosterone, which plays a crucial role in male reproductive development. Testosterone is essential for sperm production, the development of secondary sexual characteristics, such as deepening of the voice and muscle growth, and maintaining overall reproductive health. Question. Give only the letters and name of the two parts in the diagram that contribute to the formation of semen. The first part is D, and the name of this part is prostate. The second part is F, and the name of the part is seminal vesicle. The prostate gland represented by letter D and seminal vesicle, letter F, both contribute fluids that form semen. The seminal vesicle produces a nutrient-rich fluid that provides energy for sperm, while the prostate gland secretes an alkaline fluid that neutralizes acidity in the female reproductive tract, enhancing sperm survival. Question. Give the letters and name of the two parts in the diagram that provide a passage for the sperm cells. The two parts in the diagram that provide a passage for the sperm cells are Part C, known as the sperm duct or vas deferens, and the Part B, the urethra. The sperm duct, vas deferens, indicated by letter C, transports sperm from the testes to the urethra, while the urethra represented by letter B in the diagram serves as the final passage for sperm to exit the body during ejaculation. The urethra also functions in the excretion of urine, but during ejaculation, a muscular contraction prevents the mixing of sperm and urine. The structure below represents a part of the female reproductive system. Question. State the function of Part A. Part A, the fallopian tube, oviduct, provides the passage for the egg to travel from the ovary to the uterus. It is also the site where fertilization by sperm usually occurs. Question. Describe the process of oogenesis as it occurs in Part B. Oogenesis begins with diploid cells, 2N, in the ovaries undergoing mitosis to form many follicles. At the onset of puberty, follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, stimulates the development of a follicle, causing one primary oocyte inside the follicle to enlarge and begin meiosis. During meiosis, 4 cells are produced, but only one survives to become the mature, haploid N ovum. This process occurs monthly as part of the menstrual cycle. Question. State ways in which structure C is suited for its function during pregnancy. Structure C, which refers to the uterus, is well suited for its function during pregnancy due to its muscular walls. These walls enable the uterus to enlarge as the fetus develops, providing enough space to house and protect the growing fetus. Additionally, the muscular walls allow the uterus to contract during childbirth, helping to expel the baby from the womb. These characteristics are essential for both supporting the pregnancy and facilitating a safe delivery. Question. A person undergoes a surgical operation to remove Part B on both sides. Explain why this person will not menstruate. When Part B, which refers to the ovaries, is removed, the person will no longer menstruate for several interconnected reasons. Firstly, without the ovaries, no Graafian follicles can develop. The ovaries are responsible for the formation of these follicles, which contain the eggs necessary for reproduction. Without ovaries, this key process cannot occur, and eggs are not produced. Secondly, no estrogen will be secreted. The ovaries are the primary source of estrogen, a hormone that regulates the menstrual cycle. Without the ovaries, estrogen production ceases, disrupting the hormonal balance required for menstruation. As a result, the endometrium will not thicken. Estrogen stimulates the thickening of the uterine lining, endometrium, in preparation for the implantation of a fertilized egg. Without estrogen, this vital step does not take place, and the endometrium remains thin. Lastly, without thickening, there will be no menstruation. Menstruation occurs when the endometrial lining sheds after failing to receive a fertilized egg. If the lining does not thicken in the first place, there is no need for it to shed, meaning menstruation will not occur. Thus, the removal of the ovaries leads to the cessation of menstruation. The diagrams below show structures formed during human reproduction. Question. Identify Part A. Part A is the acrosome. The acrosome is a specialized structure found at the tip of the sperm cell, containing enzymes that help break down the outer layers of the ovum during fertilization. Question. Name the organelle found in large numbers in Part C. The organelle found in large numbers in Part C is the mitochondria. These organelles provide the energy needed for the sperm cell's movement, enabling it to swim toward the egg for fertilization. Question. Give the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 only of the diagram that represents the following. A. Morula. The number representing morula is 3. The morula is an early stage of embryonic development, consisting of a solid ball of cells formed through repeated cell divisions of the fertilized egg. B. Structure that will implant in the uterus. The correct answer is number 1. Diagram 1 represents the blastocyst, which is the stage of development that attaches to the uterine lining. This implantation process is essential for the establishment of pregnancy. C. Blastula or blastocyst. The correct answer is 1. The blastocyst, or blastula, is a hollow structure formed during the early stages of embryonic development. It plays a crucial role in preparing for implantation in the uterus, where it will develop further into an embryo. Question. Give the letter and name of the part that will enter the ovum during fertilization. The letter of the part that enters the ovum during fertilization is B. This part is called haploid nucleus. The haploid nucleus of the sperm carries the genetic material from the male. During fertilization, it enters the ovum and fuses with the haploid nucleus of the female's egg. This fusion restores the diploid chromosome number, forming a zygote that will develop into an embryo. Question. Name the type of cell division that occurred to produce the structure in diagram 3. The type of cell division that occurred to produce the structure in diagram 3, morula, is mitosis. Mitosis ensures that the resulting cells are genetically identical to the zygote, allowing the embryo to grow and develop. The diagram below shows a human sperm and ovum. The diagram is not drawn to scale. Question. Tabulate the difference between the structure of an ovum and a sperm cell. 1. The ovum, egg cell, does not have a tail because it does not need to move on its own. Instead, it is passively transported through the fallopian tube by cilia and muscular contractions. The sperm cell, however, has a tail, flagellum, that enables it to swim toward the ovum for fertilization. This movement is crucial for reaching and penetrating the egg. 2. The ovum does not have mitochondria in large numbers because it remains stationary and does not require much energy for movement. Instead, it contains stored nutrients to support the early stages of embryo development. On the other hand, the sperm cell has numerous mitochondria located in its midpiece. These mitochondria generate the energy, ATP, required for the tail's movement, allowing the sperm to swim towards the egg efficiently. Question. The head of the sperm contains a protein-digesting enzyme. Explain the importance of this enzyme during fertilization. The digestive enzymes in the sperm head play a vital role in fertilization by breaking down the ovum's protective membrane. This allows the sperm to penetrate the egg and ensures that its haploid nucleus enters the ovum. This process is essential for the fusion of genetic material, leading to the formation of a diploid zygote and the start of embryonic development. Question: Semen has a pH of 7.5. Sperm cells have a high mortality rate in acidic conditions. How does the male body ensure that the sperm cells are not killed by acidic urine as they travel through the urethra? During ejaculation, sperm cells pass through the urethra, which is typically an acidic environment due to the presence of urine. To protect the sperm from these harmful acidic conditions, the male body has the following mechanism in place to neutralize the acidity. The prostate gland and Cowper's gland, also known as the bulbourethral glands, play a key role in this protective process. These glands secrete an alkaline fluid into the urethra, which has a pH higher than the surrounding acidic environment. This alkaline fluid effectively neutralizes the acidic urine present in the urethra, creating a more favorable environment for the sperm to survive. By neutralizing the acidity, the fluid from the prostate and Cowper's glands ensures that sperm remain viable and able to reach the ovum for fertilization. Without this protection, the sperm would be at risk of being destroyed by the acidic conditions, which would decrease the chances of successful fertilization.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.